Mussels. They sit there on your plate, steamed open, glistening. A simple food, really, pulled from the cold, dark waters. These bivalves, these filter feeders. They carry the taste of the sea itself, each one a tiny, edible vessel of oceanic essence. People across the globe, from bustling city bistros to quiet coastal shacks, they crave them. They understand their straightforward, unpretentious appeal, a true culinary democrat loved by many. You see them everywhere, piled high in a bowl, swimming in garlic and white wine, maybe some crusty bread on the side. That's the ticket. It's a ritual, a shared experience. The clinking of shells, the aroma filling the air. It's more than just food, it's a connection. A connection to the coast, to the traditions of seafaring folk. These humble creatures offer so much for so little fuss, a testament to nature's bounty. Their popularity isn't a fleeting trend, it's a constant. A reliable pleasure in a world full of culinary complexities. Why? Because they're good. Damn good. They taste of brine and the deep unknown. They remind us of salty air and crashing waves. Each shell holds a story of its life beneath the surface, filtering the ocean's secrets. This isn't just about eating, it's about experiencing something elemental, something real. And yet, before they reach that steaming bowl, they have a journey. A secret life of cleaning, of preparation. Most people don't see this part, they just see the delicious end result, but there's a whole process. A mechanical ballet that transforms them from gritty sea dwellers to pristine culinary delights. It's a fascinating, somewhat rough, and utterly essential transformation that deserves a closer look. This journey is what makes that final dish possible. So why all the fuss? Why can't we just pluck them from the ocean and toss them in the pot? Well, think about where they live, clinging to ropes, to rocks, in the thick of it all. The ocean isn't a sterile laboratory, it's alive, full of sand, grit, tiny organisms, and all sorts of debris. Mussels, being filter feeders, suck all this in. Their shells get covered in marine growth, barnacles, and other clingy bits of sea life. This isn't just about looking pretty, it's about food safety first and foremost. Nobody wants a mouthful of sand with their seafood, or worse, something that could make them sick. That gritty texture, that unwanted crunch, it ruins the whole experience. It turns a potential delight into a dental hazard. Proper cleaning removes these potential contaminants, ensuring what you eat is safe and enjoyable. The glory of the mussel can only shine if the grime is meticulously removed. Then there's the culinary quality. A clean mussel tastes better, simple as that. The true, delicate flavor of the mussel meat can be easily overpowered or tainted by mud, algae, or other residues. Imagine that pure, sweet taste compromised by a stray piece of seaweed or a bit of silt. It's a culinary crime. Chefs demand clean mussels. Discerning eaters expect them. The natural integrity of the mussel's flavor must be preserved. And let's not forget the beard. That clump of tough, fibrous threads. It's called the byssus. Mussels use these threads to anchor themselves. They're incredibly strong, like nature's own superglue. Eating them is unpleasant. Chewy, stringy, indigestible. They have to go. De-bearding is a crucial step. It's not just cosmetic, it's about texture and edibility. Without these essential cleaning and de-bearding steps, the mussel would remain a rough, unpalatable product, far from the delicacy we know and love. The journey from sea to shining shell begins with a sort, a first pass. Often it's a bit raw, a bit manual, even if machines are involved soon after. Imagine tons of mussels, fresh from the harvest. They arrive in a jumble, shells, seaweed, maybe a lost crab or two. It's a chaotic mix, straight from the wild or the farm ropes. This isn't the refined product you see in the fishmonger's display just yet. This is the raw material in all its natural, untamed glory. Human hands, or sometimes initial sorting grates, get involved here. They're looking for the obvious problems: broken shells, dead mussels, the ones that are open and don't close when tapped. Those are a no-go. They're also removing larger pieces of debris, big clumps of seaweed, stones, anything that clearly doesn't belong. It's a quick initial triage, a way to get rid of the major undesirables before the specialized machinery takes over. This stage is crucial for efficiency down the line. This pre-sort is often wet, very wet and noisy. The sound of shells clattering against each other, against metal. The smell of the fresh, briny sea mixed with something a bit more primal. It's not glamorous work, it's essential work. It's about setting the stage for the more automated high-tech cleaning that follows. Think of it as clearing the deck, preparing the main act by getting rid of the distracting, unnecessary elements. Without this initial culling, the more sophisticated machines would get clogged. They'd be less efficient. Damage could occur. So this first stage, whether done by keen eyes and gloved hands or by simple, robust sorting equipment, is vital. It's the gatekeeper. It ensures that what moves forward is primarily mussels, ready for their mechanical spa treatment. It's the first step in a long chain of processes designed to perfect these ocean gems. After the initial sort, the mussels often arrive in big tangled clumps, especially rope-grown mussels. They grow together, their byssus threads intertwining. They form dense clusters like a tightly knit community. Before they can be properly cleaned and de-bearded individually, these groups need to be gently persuaded to separate. This is where the declumper, or declustering machine, comes into play. It's the machine that encourages them to go their separate ways. Imagine a large drum or a series of rollers, sometimes with specially designed agitators. The clumps of mussels are fed into this machine. It tumbles them, gently but firmly. The action is designed to break those communal bonds without cracking the shells. It's a delicate balance. Too rough and you get damaged goods, too gentle and the clumps remain. The engineering here is subtle, focused on persuasion rather than brute force. Water often plays a role here too. Sprays of water can help to loosen the connections. They lubricate the process, making the separation smoother. The sound is a constant rattle and roll, shells against metal, shells against shells, a percussive rhythm of separation. It's not a silent operation, it's an active, somewhat boisterous mechanical dance. The machine is essentially untangling nature's handiwork, one cluster at a time. This declumping step is critical for even processing later on. Individual mussels are easier to clean, they present more surface area to the brushes and water jets. De-bearding machines work best on single mussels, not tangled masses. So the declumper isn't just breaking up clumps, it's preparing each mussel for its individual journey through the cleaning gauntlet. It ensures that every single shell gets the attention it needs to become a perfect product. Section 5. Brush with greatness, the scrubbing symphony begins. Once the mussels are individuals, no longer clinging together in unwieldy clumps, the real scrubbing can begin. This is where the brushing machines take center stage. These are serious pieces of equipment. Think of them as industrial-strength toothbrushes for shellfish. They are designed to scour every bit of unwanted growth and grime from the outer surface of the mussel shells. This is where the visible transformation really starts to happen, turning dull shells into gleaming ones. These machines typically feature a series of rotating brushes, big, sturdy bristles, often made of tough nylon or similar synthetic materials. The mussels are conveyed through or tumbled amongst these spinning brushes. Water jets are usually involved too, constantly spraying the mussels and the brushes. This helps to wash away the dislodged debris and keeps the brushes themselves clean and effective. It's a vigorous, wet, and highly effective scrubbing action. The design of these brushing units can vary. Some might have brushes arranged in a tunnel that the mussels pass through. Others might use a drum lined with brushes where the mussels tumble and get scrubbed from all angles. The key is consistent, firm contact between the bristles and the shells. The machines are calibrated to apply enough pressure to clean effectively without damaging the relatively delicate mussel shells. It's a carefully engineered assault on dirt. You can imagine the scene, the constant whirring of motors, the rhythmic scrubbing sound, water splashing everywhere. And slowly but surely the mussels emerge from the other side looking noticeably cleaner. The barnacles are gone. The algae is scrubbed away. The dull, sea-worn exterior starts to reveal the smooth, dark beauty of the shell beneath. This is a crucial beautification process, but also a hygienic one, removing potential contaminants. Section 6, Beard Off, the art of automated de-Byssing. Now, for one of the most crucial and perhaps most fascinating parts of the process. De-bearding. That tough, stringy byssus, the mussel's anchor, has to go. In the old days, this was a painstaking manual job, pulling each beard off by hand, slow, laborious work. Today, specialized de-bearding machines handle this task with impressive efficiency. They are designed to grip and pull these stubborn threads without harming the mussel meat or cracking the shell. These machines often work using a system of rollers or rotating elements. The muscles pass between these elements. The key is that the rollers are designed with specific textures or configurations that can snag the byssus threads. As the muscles tumble or are conveyed through, the threads get caught. The motion of the machine then pulls the beard away from the muscle. It's a clever bit of mechanical engineering, mimicking a firm, quick tug. It's not always a perfect science for every single thread on every single muscle, but these machines are incredibly effective. They can process huge quantities of muscles in a fraction of the time it would take human hands. The force applied has to be just right. Too little and the beard remains. Too much and the shell could be damaged, or the muscle itself could be pulled apart. Precision is paramount, even in this seemingly rough process. The discarded byssus threads, a mass of tough, dark fibers, are collected as waste. This material, once essential for the muscle's survival, becomes just another byproduct of the food processing industry. Seeing a de-bearding machine at work, you get a real sense of the ingenuity involved in modern food production. Taking a tricky, natural feature and designing a machine to remove it cleanly and quickly is no small feat. It's a testament to human problem-solving and the pursuit of palatable perfection. Section 7. The roar of the wash inside the belly of the beast. After the brushing and de-bearding, the muscles often go through further washing stages. These aren't gentle rinses. These are powerful, sometimes tumultuous, washing processes. Think of industrial-scale washing machines, but for shellfish. Large, rotating drums, often perforated, are common. Mussels are tumbled inside these drums while being subjected to high-pressure water jets. This is where any remaining loosened grit, shell fragments, or bits of beard are thoroughly flushed away. The environment inside these washers is intense. It's a gritty ballet of shells, water, and motion. The sound is a constant roar. The clatter of thousands of shells tumbling against each other in the metal drum, combined with the hiss and spray of powerful water jets. It's a chaotic, churning, cleansing vortex. This vigorous action ensures that even the most stubborn particles hidden in the crevices of the shells are dislodged and washed out. This stage is particularly important for removing fine sand and silt that might have been loosened by the brushes but not entirely removed. The tumbling action ensures all sides of the muscles are exposed to the cleaning force. It's a physical process relying on friction and hydraulic power. The water used is often fresh and clean, ensuring that the muscles are not just being agitated, but are also being rinsed of any contaminants. It's a thorough, almost violent purification. The design of these washers is geared towards maximizing cleaning efficiency while minimizing damage. The speed of rotation, the pressure of the water, the size of the perforations in the drum, all these parameters are carefully controlled. It's a controlled chaos, engineered to produce a clean product. This gritty, noisy, powerful process is essential for delivering mussels that are not just safe, but also a pleasure to eat, free from any unwelcome crunch. Section 8. Spotless and shining, the final polish and keen eye. Even after the declumping, the vigorous brushing, the precise de-bearding and the tumultuous washing, the journey isn't quite over. There's often a final inspection and sometimes another rinse or polish. Quality control is paramount in food processing. Before these mussels are packed and shipped, they need a final check to ensure they meet the required standards of cleanliness and integrity. This is where human eyes, or sometimes advanced optical sorting machines, come back into the picture. Inspectors, or sophisticated camera systems, scan the mussels as they move along a conveyor belt. They're looking for any remaining imperfections. A stray bit of beard that a machine might have missed, a cracked or damaged shell that slipped through previous checks. Any mussels that don't look quite right. This is the last chance to remove any undesirables before the product is deemed ready for the consumer. It's a meticulous final once-over. A final rinse with clean, often chilled water might also occur at this stage. This helps to remove any last traces of processing debris and gives the shells a final gleam. It also helps to cool the mussels down, which is important for maintaining freshness, especially if they are going to be packed live. This polish isn't just for aesthetics, it's part of ensuring the overall quality and shelf life of the product. Every detail counts in delivering a premium experience. From there, the cleaned, de-bearded, inspected and polished mussels are ready for their next destination. They might be packed into nets for fresh sale, or perhaps they're heading off to be cooked and frozen. or even canned. But the hard work of the cleaning and de-bearding machines is done. They've transformed a raw, gritty product of the sea into something pristine and ready for the kitchen. It's a remarkable feat of food engineering, largely unseen by the end consumer. Section 9, from murky depths to your modern plate, a machine's legacy. So, the next time you're about to tuck into a steaming bowl of mussels, take a moment. Think about the journey they've taken, from their life clinging to ropes or rocks in the often turbulent ocean to your plate. It's a journey made possible by a series of ingenious, hard-working machines. Machines that declump, scrub, de-beard and wash, all with relentless efficiency. These unsung heroes of the seafood industry work tirelessly behind the scenes. This machinery isn't just about convenience, it's about safety. It's about quality. It allows for the processing of vast quantities of mussels, making this delicious seafood accessible and affordable to more people than ever before. Imagine the sheer manpower it would take to clean and de-beard tons of mussels by hand each day. It would be an impossible task on the scale required by modern demand. These machines are a cornerstone of the contemporary seafood supply chain. The gritty elements of the process, the noise, the water, the tumbling, the scrubbing, are all part of what it takes to transform a wild or farmed product into a refined culinary ingredient. It's a testament to human innovation, our ability to design and build tools that can perform complex, repetitive tasks with precision and power. This technology ensures that the mussels you eat are clean, safe, and free of those unpleasant byssus threads and sandy surprises. Ultimately, these cleaning and de-bearding machines benefit the consumer in profound ways. They deliver a product that is not only enjoyable but also trustworthy. They bring a taste of the ocean to tables far from any coastline, consistently and reliably. So, while the machines themselves may operate out of sight, their impact is felt in every delicious, grit-free bite. They are the silent, powerful partners in bringing one of the sea's finest, simplest pleasures to your plate.